Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's EG Cam again. So it's Trudy Kingston.
And that's your boy Slim.
And this is another vlog. And this vlog is going to be about talking about the recent tragic death of George Floyd. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this vlog.
Yeah. I just want to say shout out to all the people that are standing up currently for George Floyd. I just want to let every African American know, my brother already knows. I support y'all more than 100%. I'm behind y'all more than 100. Justice will seek its privilege and it will be served. But to the officers that did that stuff to him, you will be trialed and you will be charged with murder. I believe that you will be charged with murder because you had an officer on force, didn't even stop you from what you were doing. And what you were doing, you was planning to kill this man. You pinned him up under the car. Y'all already detained him. There was no reason for no excessive force. You put your big ass leg on top of this man's neck. This man was pleading. He couldn't breathe. Just like Eric Gardner in New York City, y'all choked him out. He pleaded he couldn't breathe. And what y'all do? Y'all choked him out until you see white foam come out of his mouth. Same with dude that was on the ground, George Floyd. My prayers and condolences to his family. I hope they're doing well. But I want them to just, even though it's a grieving time because they just lost a brother, they just lost a husband, they lost a dad, they lost a grandpa, you know what I'm saying? They lost a good citizen of this country, But I want everybody in Minneapolis to really hear this. And my boy Kingston, he's behind me on this. Don't destroy your own city, your businesses that y'all work at. Don't just up and act like wild animals, just because this man is dead. Y'all can do other shit than that. Y'all can grab signs, make some signs, and protest instead of rioting and killing each other.
And I want to say on that is don't use his death as an excuse to be out here destroying your own city. Businesses and stuff, looping, stealing. Don't do that because it's wrong. Like, we understand the anger and the frustration
We do.
about the situation, but don't use his death as an excuse to be doing what y'all doing, cause y'all can protest in peace,
Y'all could.
because if y'all destroy y'all own businesses and stuff, y'all not gonna have
No jobs.
and no other businesses,
Exactly.
businesses gonna close and leave y'all city,
Yeah.
like, don't act like wild animals, by doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's not even worth it. Destroy your own city. It's not.
It's not.
So
and-
just be smart about it,
Yeah.
Like, justice will be served. Like, hopefully.
Just pray about it. Just give it some time. But I want to say this, and Kingston, I'm sorry if I gotta address this the way I'm about to. I'm pretty sure you understand. But to them officers, and to the family of them officers, well, I'm gonna address this to the family. Y'all watch y'all back, because y'all husbands on y'all force and y'all dads on the force, you better be lucky these people ain't coming after y'all. Even though, yes, y'all didn't have nothing to do with it, but your husband, and to the little kids, your dad literally sat up here and killed this man. This man was pleading he could not breathe. And you want to know what you did, Mr. Officer? You sat there and looked at him and smiled and let this man die on the ground. Then you got another officer, your backup partner, telling everybody to stand back, and you ain't even helped to get him up. Y'all already detained him. Y'all didn't have to use excessive force like that. let alone abuse the law the way you did.
And those were just bad people
In
in a police uniform. Like they shouldn't have. They should have never been given a gun, a badge, or a police uniform.
They should have never been
You know,
officers in the first place.
Period.
Because if you were racist or if any type of that, talking about I don't like black people, and you got this Asian dude probably same way and shit, you know, y'all can go on somewhere. Because you better be lucky people ain't trying to kill y'all, man. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, you better be lucky ain't nobody trying to kill you. You literally sat here and stared at this man. He pinned up under your squad car. Your squad car. Not anybody else's car. Your car. And you sat there and put your big ass kneecap on his neck. And sat there and laughed at him. While he was sitting there pleading he couldn't breathe. You sat there and laughed in his face. You know? And to the partner, you know? You didn't even help the situation. You made it worse. Because if I was there, I don't care about no taser, I don't care about no baton, I don't care about no mace. I care less about all that. On the real, I care less. Because if I was there, I would have been hitting y'all. And I don't care if I do go to jail. My every bro knows anybody mess with him, I'm hitting them, whether it's an officer or not. Y'all knew y'all was wrong.
Yeah, and the thing is, for the people, like, when you see something
It's crazy.
like, if you see an officer out here using excessive force, do something about it. Don't just stand on the side and record because somebody could have helped him.
I mean,
you know,
record for your protection,
right?
But do something.
But at
about
the same time, do something, you know, about the situation, you know, because the people seeing him like dying on the ground. You know, if I was there, I would have done something about it, and
I would have hit him.
I wouldn't care if I went to jail because I would have been protecting him because, you know, for real, because he literally was saying he cannot breathe. You know, they was killing him. They're gonna kill him, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, man.
So if I was there, I would have helped him. You know, straight up. Like, no way I would have stood back. You know, I mean, I would have just went to jail because they basically murdered George Floyd.
They did.
You know, innocent person. You know, they just escalated the situation. You know, it was just a simple call. You know,
just a simple call.
The officers escalated the situation
exactly
and pulled him out of the car. He wasn't resisting arrest.
He wasn't.
You know,
he was actually going by what y'all were saying. Y'all dragged this man up out his car, and then pinned him up under your car, under your squad car.
And I just want to say this too. If any police officers that comes across this video, please do the right thing. Do not use excessive force.
Especially
if you really want to be out here protecting and serving your community, do it the right way.
Exactly.
Be a good officer. Like, set a good example for the whole police department. Don't be out here, you know, disrespecting people.
Putting your hands on people.
Use excessive force. Come on. Just be a good officer.
Exactly. And also, to the officers that do come across this video, I want y'all to know, color doesn't mean nothing.
No.
A color is just a symbol of who we are. We all bleed the same color. If I cut myself and he cut himself, we all bleed in red. Period.
Because police officers are supposed to be out here to make a difference in their community.
In their community.
Not be a danger to the community.
Exactly.
You know?
Bro, half of these black kids don't even want to come outside. They're afraid to get shot by a white officer.
That's true.
You know? They're afraid to get shot. I'm afraid to get shot by my own people. You know, because I hang around with these people, you know what I'm saying? And some white people, yes, they have a problem with me doing that. But I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Because these are my people at the end of the day.
True. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
If you become one of them officers, like the officer that killed George Floyd, that's gonna be a target on your back. You know,
you and your family.
Straight up. I mean, like, I'm sick and tired and I'm fed up about hearing white cops killing, you know, black people. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Even some of y'all
You
black
know?
cops, y'all be acting like white cops, man.
Yeah.
And I want to address that too, because there's some white cops, there's some black and white cops that act the same way.
I mean, look what happened in Texas. You know, when what's his name? I forgot his name, but when he killed 5 Dallas, Texas police officers, you know, like, y'all really need to get together, you know, for the you know, the bad cops, you know.
Yeah, all y'all bad cops,
I mean,
y'all don't deserve to have the uniform y'all do, and y'all don't deserve to serve and protect this country. Y'all not the military, so y'all are not above the law. If you don't have an M16 in your hand going across Iran, Iraq, and serving to protect your freedom and your rights to walk around, you're not nothing. You don't have the right to go above the law. Just because you think you're above the law, you're not. Because you're going to get a trial just like everybody else in court does. No matter what happens.
But I want to say this too. Our condolences and prayers go straight to George Floyd's family. Like, our deepest condolences.
Deepest thoughts and
we
prayers.
We hope that God, or we know that God will
seek justice.
Give y'all rest, and we'll fight this battle. You know what? God is fighting the battle right now.
Exactly.
Just know it.
God is gonna take care of everything that y'all been pleading for.
Because when y'all look up the family of George Floyd, when y'all look up, those 2 officers going to be charged with murder.
With manslaughter, with murder, or however it goes down in court. But I want you to know, justice will be served. Justice will be served. I want America to stand up. You know, y'all behave yourself out here, man, and stop acting like wild animals. It's not cool.
Anybody that come across this video, please share it.
Share it. Make this video go viral. I want this video to go viral. I want it to be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It don't even matter what type of social media platform, even on Snapchat. I don't care who want it to go across, but I want this video to go viral because we're speaking our mind and we're speaking from the bottom of our hearts.
Because the killing of black people by white officers has to stop.
It has to.
You know, to.
Even
even you get black cops using senseless force against black people.
Against white people too.
Just like this one black cop was choking a black teenager. And what, Tennessee? Tennessee? Somewhere in Texas. It has to stop.
Yeah, just like
enough is enough.
Just like there was 2 black cops that pointed the gun at a teenager and the grandma shielded y'all off. That was all God right there.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. We done with the violence. I'm tired of waking up every day, turning on the news, and all I'm hearing is everybody killing each other.
Not just that situation. Like in general, put the guns down, stop the violence, respect life.
Respect life because it is given. It's not earned, it is given. And you only have one life to live. Unless you have a miracle of coming back, then yeah, that's all power to you. But you only have one precious life to live. You better live your life and stop taking it for granted. Because every time you take it for granted, God He gonna show you better than He could tell you.
So we want to say rest in peace to George.
Rest in peace, George.
Floyd.
Man.
So like I said, share this video, make it go viral, because what we speaking, we mean it from our hearts, and it's the truth. The very truth.
The very truth and nothing but the truth. But until then, it's your boy Slim.
And it's your truly Kingston, and we thank you all for tuning in to EG Cam.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We love you.
God bless. We love you all.
Until then, EG Cam is out.